Good morning, beautiful people from the internet. It is Connie over here. Today it is quite windy, which might not have been my best day to record this video on, but nonetheless, I wanted to take a bit of a walk around and smoke a cigarette as I do it because when I'm not recording videos, this is basically what I'm doing if I'm by myself. So I wanted to bring you guys along on what it is that happens on the time I'm alone smoking. It's a party up in here, so you are all invited. Let me find a place where I'd like to light my cigarette. Today I made the grave mistake of not bringing pockets, so not good. I am holding my cigarette case in my hand, and let's see, maybe this tree over here, I'm gonna try to pick up a cigarette with one hand because I'm holding you guys on the other. And let me tell you something, this tripod is quite heavy, so if you start seeing that I'm having some sort of shortness of breath, it's because you guys are heavy. Okay, now let's light this up. Hey, it is windy, but it's not windy enough for me to not be able to light my cigarette. So, welcome to my morning walk. How do you feel being a part of it? It's not very eventful. That's the point of it. I like walking around very slowly, just looking at the trees, hearing the birds, and smoking my cigarette. If I'm not doing this in the morning, I do it in the afternoon, and it's always very pleasant. Where do I want to go? Maybe this way. This is like an extended spot. So I always call this a forest, all right? But I'm aware it isn't really a forest because it has cars. But look at it. What do you call a bunch of trees? Because I call it a forest, Now I'm gonna take you to my absolute favorite place to smoke a cigarette in, which is right ahead of me. So let's go. I think you're gonna love it. I recorded my ASMR video here. It's pretty darn beautiful. So here we are. I love it. I mean, how can you not love it? Oh, how do I take my hair out of my head? Ooh, I should have brought pockets. But honestly, it just be what it be. Sometimes as a girl, you want to wear some pants that are cute. And cute pants sometimes don't have pockets. So it just is what it is, what can I do about it? I love walking through this part here. Look, I just think it's so beautiful, and this is one of my favorite trees. I often sit here, and I kind of love it, okay? I gotta be honest, it's just so peaceful, and I don't see enough people walking around here. I mean, look. I love it. And look at that side. Did you see it? I don't know, because when I turn the camera to the other side, I cannot see if you see it, So, take another look. It's just so beautiful. And if I'm not sitting down, which to be honest, I'd say it's 50-50. 50% of the times I'm sitting down, 50% I'm going on a walk like this one. And I love it. I mean, it's so peaceful. And hearing like the sound of my feet on the leaves, I love it. That's another thing that I find awesomely peaceful. Honestly, oh my god, I'm sorry. I just blew smoke in your face. That was not very nice. Trying to adjust my microphone because I tried to put it on my shirt, but that was not working. So it is on the camera now. Just be what it be, I kind of want to sit down somewhere, but I didn't bring my towel today, so my pants are probably going to be filled with leaves after. It's fine, I'll just shake them off. This is very beautiful. I want to sit down by this tree maybe a little bit. It's just so peaceful over here, You just hear the birds, see the trees and the leaves ruffling, or however you call it. I like sitting down a little bit because this tripod, very, very heavy. So if I'm just walking with it and constantly carrying it, my arm gets sore. I need to hit arm day, truly. The thing with working out my arms is that I'm afraid of getting like too muscular on my arms, which I wouldn't like. But honestly, for the purpose of holding the tripod, it would be very productive for me to do a little bit of arm exercises, you know. Now, my cigarette is basically over. I need to go find a trash can to put it in. I love the path to the trash can. I'm gonna take the forest path because there's a road here that I could go through. But you know, if I can go through the forest, I will choose the forest. So basically, this area of park is like very, very large. But I always walk around basically the same spot, which is the most beautiful, which is this one. And now I can already see the trash can. Making my way there. Oh my god, making my way downtown. This is not downtown, but you know, close enough. I prefer being in this park than being in any sort of downtown. Now there's a truck, and here is the trash can. I open it, boom, cigarette goes inside. No more issues with the cigarette. And now I'm just gonna go inside the forest once again. I don't even know what to say. There's not much to say, you know? I don't think a place like this needs words. I just love being here so much, you know? I'm thinking of having another cigarette, maybe. I don't know. I'm really feeling cozy up in here. So where should I sit to have another cigarette? Today's a special day. We're celebrating. You know why? Haven't been able to smoke in the past couple days just because I was feeling a little bit of a sore throat. And when I have a sore throat, I never smoke. So today we're celebrating me no longer having a sore throat. So I'm trying to pick a spot to sit down. Maybe this one? I'm trying to see where the light is better, you know? The problem is that there's a lot of like plants that if you sit on them, they like sting, which is not ideal. Maybe I'll sit on my regular tree. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to my car, which is honestly very close, and I'm gonna pick up my other tripod, which sits better on the ground, and also a towel, and also my portable ashtray, so that I just have all of my gear with me, and I'll see you back in the forest. All right, back in my car. I got the big boy tripod, so I'm gonna switch you guys up in 1 second. Boom, we are back. I got some more essentials, a water bottle, and my ashtray. So let's take a sip of my water because I'm really needing it. Oh, it's very full. There's a bit of construction right over that direction. Don't know what that's about. It wasn't here before, but you know, let's light up another cigarette. Let's chill. Let's have a relaxing time. Let's go. I'm not being able to light this up. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go back to my car and get my other lighter. I'm gonna try a couple more times. You know what? This is gonna have to work. It just is what it is. Cause I'm just so comfortable here that I don't wanna go back to my car to get my other lighter. So you know what? We're working with a half-lit cigarette. I've smoked worse, that's for sure. I really love these lighter that I have because it has bunnies and chickens. I don't know if you can see it. The problem is that this is a very, very cheap lighter. Most of the times it doesn't really work. Also, it could be running out of fluid. I'm not entirely sure. Look how my cigarette is burning. It's really weird, but it's fine. We'll work with it. It's lighting itself, basically, so. It's really nice to be out here today, you know, even with all of the struggles. Oh my god, my cigarette just lit off again, no! My lighter decided to work this time. Amen. Because also the past days have been a little bit stormy as well, so everything worked together. Me having a sore throat, the storm, because I really couldn't go outside either way, even if I was completely healthy. But damn, I just really love sitting here and observing everything that's around nature, because this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. And it's so simple, you know. I don't need much to be mesmerized. I just kind of Anything that has trees and grass, I'm like, wow, what a place, you know, what a time to be alive. You know, that's one thing that I appreciate about myself. It's how much I can be happy and content in such simple environments, you know. I don't need anything special. A lot of the times people ask me, you know, what is your dream in life? What is your goal? What are your big like career plans? And sometimes I feel a bit embarrassed when I have my answer, because my answer has been the same for the past 2 years now. I just want to live a peaceful life. That is the base, you know? If I have that, I know that I will be happy, because all that I want is to not have anxiety 24/7 and to just feel at peace with myself and with my surroundings. And I don't think you need to be surrounded by nature to feel peaceful or happy. I think I'm at a point where I could be content basically anywhere, because I've been pretty good at expressing my gratitude. I express gratitude every day as soon as I wake up, when I go to sleep, in the middle of the day when I'm doing my, you know, breathing exercises. It's hard for me to be in silence with myself, which meditation you should try to be centered and in silence and just observing your thoughts. But that is still pretty hard for me. So instead of being in complete silence with myself, I take that time to say 3 to 5 to 10 things I'm grateful for, you know? And it really helps me when I feel like I'm overwhelmed and things are not going my way. If I'm just sitting here in this moment, what do I have to worry about right now, right in this moment? Not thinking about the future and not thinking about the past. Just right here, I can find so many things that I'm grateful for. For example, smoking my cigarettes. I have my bottle of water, which is completely clean and awesome for me to drink. I'm very privileged to have bottled water, you know, that is safe. I'm glad to be here with the trees, with the grass. I'm glad that I can hear cars on the street, because it means that the place where I live in is an active place with people going to all sorts of different places, you know. I can feel a breeze in my face, so I don't feel too hot or too cold. There's birds, and I love being around the animals. There's so many things right in this moment. And when you're having troubles, I know that it is very hard to detach from the future and the past, but something that I've understood, it's very basic, you know. I'm not gonna say anything that's revolutionary or groundbreaking, but most of our problems come from not being able to be centered in the present moment. Because right here, there's nothing for me to be worrying about. Of course, if I think about the future and if I think about the past, there's things I could be worrying about a lot. But right in this moment, I'm not in the future and I'm not in the past. I'm right here, and right here, there's not much for me to be worrying about, you know? Of course, it takes a lot of work to try to detach yourself from the things that worry you. And when nothing is working, I just think to myself, another very basic thing, but it helps. We are on a floating rock in the middle of the space with millions and trillions of other floating rocks around. I'm smaller than a grain of sand, you know, in the biggest scheme of things. But it's true, you know, it doesn't really matter. All of the things that I think are so big in my brain and that are worrying me so much are so minuscule that I cannot even like make a little sign to show you how tiny they are, you know, because it's microscopic. It's insane. And I just feel so grateful to be on this earth, you know, to have the experience to be a human being and to be with all of the other human beings and to experience sadness and happiness and joy and anxiety and panic and all of these things that, you know, a lot of them don't feel good, but it's a part of the human experience. And for you to be alive as yourself, 1 in 3,000 trillion, I think. It's a very big chance. I'm gonna Google it and put the number over here. And you made it, you know, you made it as yourself. That's never gonna happen again. There's never gonna be another you. So you better be grateful for it, you know? Or you can at least start to try to be grateful for it, as I know it's not as easy as some people make it out to be, you know? Now I'm gonna take my 3 deep breaths. I like to inhale in 3 and exhale in 6, so do it with me, okay? Two more. And now I feel completely relaxed and ready to tackle my day. And I hope you do as well. I'm so glad that you spent this time here with me. I'm really, really grateful to have you here on the other side of the screen. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, because I'll definitely make more. And I'll see you guys very soon, alright? Have a good day. Bye!